Live, seeing if anybody gets notified. Probably not, though. I don't know. Nobody's coming in. Anybody did you get notified on or no?
No, I didn't.
Ed from CMC, how are you doing? Slash Master, are you were live? So what's Slash Master up to? Mm-hmm. I didn't get notification. Just came on because I'm sorry.
That's for the bomb.
I am sorry, Ed. I don't know what's going on here, Ed, with this whole YouTube malfunction.
Turn it down. Dad, where's the TV remote?
I have no idea. I did not have it.
Because I just unplugged it.
Why'd you unplug it? I thought you had headphones in.
Because
I did, but Andrew wants to hear it because I
Oh.
found something that we needed.
Because I want to hear boom boom.
Yeah, it's just for YouTube.
Now we can get the other piece. And I know the combination for that.
What, the battery?
So, what are you up to today, Ed? I believe the temperature right now, if I'm not mistaken, might be right around 40 below zero. It's going to get really cold tonight. I'm sorry. Ooh, I hope I don't get lag in my live. Hope I don't get lag in my live. It happens, though. YouTube is kind of messing up lately. Yeah, only 35 below zero at the moment. Thank you. It would be better if I had more than 3 people in here, but we will see what happens.
Do I need the battery or no?
So, Tone, how are you doing? What was I going to ask? I was going to ask you something, Ed, and I can't remember.
It was me.
Jeez, woman.
Brachiopelmama.
Yeah, Andrew, I needed the battery.
We are.
So that's fine.
Oh, he's live? I didn't even know he was live.
Who? So now
DS Balls.
all the way up there
I had no idea he was live. I should have checked before I went live, huh? I didn't know he was live.
Well,
Yeah.
there's a library. I'm gonna save fast.
Oh, yeah. 22.
So, Kathy, how is things
Oh my gosh.
today? It's cold here. It was 45 below zero when I woke up this morning. They canceled school. They canceled mail service and everything tomorrow because it's going to be like 60 below tomorrow morning. Stevie, how are you doing? Oh, he told you guys to come, please. Is it 55 right now there, Uper? Three sheep. Is it minus 55 there right now, Uper? It's going to be over 60 something in the morning here, minus 60. No. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be bad. I'm okay-ish.
Run.
Ooh, what's wrong with what kind of pain are you in? Tanisha, how are you? Kathy, what kind of pain are you in? Yeah, no,
Sorry, that was loud.
Youper. I mean, Ed, I would never go jump out in the snow when it's 55 below zero. They say you shouldn't even go out because they're putting warnings out now. If you're breathing in the cold air, it's not good for your lungs to breathe in the cold air, even when it's 60 below zero. No need to explain anymore, Kathy. I wait till you see my vlog tomorrow, Youper. I drove.
No, that's Ram.
I drove Emma to the dentist, or the orthodontist, I should say. 4 minutes and you'll be dead. Is that what you said? Is that what that says?
Should I use my shotgun?
I know they found some people frozen to death today in Chicago or something. And did you see the little boy who got in an argument with his parents over the cell phone? They took it from him, and he went out and ran away from home. And he only got like a short distance from the house, I guess. He fell down and froze to death.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, this is crazy. I would die.
Can you turn that down just a hair?
No, we can't.
I didn't know that thing was up here.
Just throw them in the snow? Or just through this?
I'm done. I'm done.
That was dope.
Yeah, you can freeze to death pretty quick. Powerade, yes. This one is a strawberry lemonade.
I didn't know that did that.
That was dope.
Probably be my last one.
That was cool.
I'm resorting to straight up water again.
Yeah, actually.
TJ's, how are you doing, sir?
No, you need to go into the text for the other two.
Yeah, your luck though, AAA won't be running tomorrow. They'll be like, it's too cold. I ain't coming to get you. Mr. Nelson, how are you? What I didn't like today's driving is if you get in an accident somewhere, wouldn't take you long to be in serious trouble. Yeah, it's freezing over there. 67. So how are you doing, TJ? How are things going there? You should have been here yesterday, TJ. We played a great game on here. Reptile Noob. How are you doing?
Wait, Dad, take that out. Oh no, that's for the other picture. Pretty sure.
Maniac George, what is up, my friend? How are you?
We hit milestones.
Outdoor State, how are you? Good, relaxing. It's 63 degrees. Yeah, it's 35 below right now here. It's going to be 60 below by morning, they said. Hey, Dylan. They told me you were live. I did not know you were live, or I would have waited till you were over. I apologize. I had no idea you were live. You got a beta fish? Very cool. Sorry about that, TJ. Monk, how are you doing, sir? How are things going? Today's high was 73 there. You must be in Florida. Becky was looking up Florida temperatures. In Miami, Florida was like 73 or something like that. You're waiting on rain? I'm waiting on sun. No, not sun, because we had, oh, you're in Phoenix, Arizona. We had sun. It was sunny. It just cold.
Save yourself.
So how are things going with you, Dylan? Well, how cold is it there, Tanisha? Negative 32. Yeah, it's negative 33, 35 here right now. And they said it's going to get much colder by morning. That's cool. Bullfrogs are cool. Yeah, if you live in the state of Delaware, Stevie. That's Senate Bill 167, I believe. And it's in Delaware. Oh, it's 19 where you're at, Tanisha? Colorado must be nice. Monk, 9 degrees. I mean, Maniac, 9 degrees, huh?
Guess what? Everything that was out there. I'll give it to you.
I'll have to go check it out after this, Dylan. I will have to go check it out.
I don't. This is where the dogs sleep.
Yes, the same here, Uper. As long as, but we got a stove, we can run it, keep the house warm. We can all sit in the kitchen if we had to. But if the temperature, if the power and everything went off, we'd be in serious trouble here.
Auto saving, so automatically.
$49 and $50. Yeah, that's really cold. I said, here's the thing. It's going to be 60 below tomorrow. Now you take that 60 below, and by Friday it's going to be 33 degrees or 40 degrees or something like that. That's like 100-degree difference.
With the dogs, they're fast moving. Easy
I
to
know.
lose track and they come in.
That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, Dylan. Sometimes you have to clickbait people. Yeah, but it'll do no good to start one if you have to stand out in 50 below weather because the fire ain't going to keep you warm outside. They did the same thing here, Monk, for tomorrow. They shut all the schools down. I think it's the first time in state history that they shut the schools down because of cold.
Where do I go from here?
Yeah, Hubert, it's going to be nice when it's after this cold, getting to that temperature, ain't it?
Oh.
What's that, Slash?
Is
Yeah,
that the guy?
it's 40 below.
Wait, go.
That makes no sense. Uh. Let me see. Where am I at? I'm lost. Post office, everything here. Yeah, same here. They shut the post office and everything down here today. Well, tomorrow. Yes, I have to agree. Tomorrow. Yeah, Phoenix weather. I love it. The polar vortex. Yes, that's what we're under. It's the polar vortex. And then hopefully it just goes away. You're barely through 25 or 30. And you're talking negative. Yeah, it's going to be negative 60 degrees here. I think Uper is going to be right around the negative 60 degree mark. Yep, same here. We live out in the middle of nowhere. I live right across the street from the school, but it's still, there's a lot of kids that come from everywhere else. Ah, that's that song, right? Huh. No negatives here, huh? Reptile noob, yep.
Oh, where's my phone? My phone's in my
Another Ace H. Nah, this'll pass. Then it's gonna be. Our winter's been mild up until now. It's been very warm until right now. It's been shocking how warm it is. Yeah, some places are closing down their schools, and it's not even that cold.
shoulder.
You can have the negatives now. Oh, the extra 5 degrees makes a difference, Youper. Hey, Gage. Here, Gage. You got to help me, buddy. We got in a situation.
How do I get his eyeball?
How do we get that done? Penguins? I don't think penguins would like this cold.
Oh, do you know what I have to do?
And run at the same
You
time.
should do a step-by-step video on how to complete a Rubik's Cube. Gauge. Don't go into all the. This is the rhythm. This is the what's his name? Just go it. Start with one side and work your way around so everybody can see it. Nice and slow.
That's ammo.
Belongs to a friend to be more. You played the Rubik's Cube before? Tanisha.
You want me to pause it and find out how to beat him?
It would kind of be nice, but
Throw some flashlights
Rubik's
at
Cube
him.
makes your brain hurt.
I have grenades.
You also have flashbangs.
Solve the white cross.
Okay, pause it. I'll find it.
Blue opposite the green, then red. I'm gonna hold on, Gage. I'm gonna write this down because I knew there was a rhythm to it. I mean, a technique, and I knew you started with the white. So, white cross, then blue the opposite.
Oh, you said what is it called?
Green. Orange.
Just keep shooting him in the eye.
Okay. We'll see if that works. I know there's an algorithm, but all my frogs are sleeping. Yes, very cool. Stevie said hello, Emma.
Alright.
We can see you right here, Emma.
Okay.
Yeah, because you got your faces lit up by your computer screen. So what is everybody else doing?
But the way he opens it back up again. So just run. It might help to do it with the shotgun.
I'll mess with that later. A shirt, okay. And a smartwatch. That'll be cool. Everybody needs to go over and watch that. Criminal Minds is good. I got 7 dislikes in 2 minutes on my video today.
Other side.
I didn't even know you put a video up. I will have to go watch it, Uber. I got 0 likes on this video.
Run.
Spending February.
No, it's what?
Ah.
Run.
Criminal Minds is awesome. Can you turn it down just a hair more, Andrew?
Here's I got it. Just go.
I have to agree with you, Uber. I mean, Jeff, I have to agree with you. Just the heck with the haters, man. No, I have not, TJ. I have not looked that up. I missed something. Okay, no.
I don't like this one.
African rule.
You know, like this first boss battle type thing.
Because there's a lot more steam and it's harder to see him.
That's pretty cool. That he makes noise when you mess with him.
This one takes a little bit longer.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why you'd get that quick. But I will go check your video out. Yeah, please do.
Press triangle. Use the
Please
hand.
do.
That's all you have.
Gauge.
Another one.
Where? Just use it now.
Hit confirm. Use.
Yes, and then you can run a little bit faster.
A lot faster.
Good old outdoor state. You have a great night. Thank you for stopping in here, buddy. Yeah, I agree with Slash up there.
Nice. That's what we need. His eye came up.
What's that mean? I want food or I want to play? What does it mean, Dylan?
Run. You can't get too close because
Yeah, Netflix has got some pretty good stuff on it. Sons of Anarchy is a very interesting show until it gets to the end. I didn't like the last season. Was kind of,
you don't have any.
you know.
Thanks for telling me.
Yeah, he's dancing. I agree with you, Sean. Well, thank you, Slash. That would be great.
Do I have to do something when he's down like that?
You can flashbang him and try it that way.
Bazooka. Oh,
Yeah, I like the Sons of Anarchy. It was pretty good. But at the very end, it just, I don't know. I was gonna watch that new one, but the Mayans, but I never got around to watching it.
You're supposed to do this one.
oh, what?
Where you say there was another green herb.
Pretty sure it's up there.
I'm a huge Star Trek fan. I've got to get back on to at CBS All Access so I can watch the Discovery. I watched the first season and the second season. I gotta, got to get back on it.
Oh, of course I did.
Wrong way.
Where's he at?
I wish I. Maybe he's just nodding his head and saying, hello, how you doing? Tell him it could be.
It's in one of these back corners.
Yeah, I got what you're saying there, Dylan.
I'm gonna be trapped.
It's right
back
there.
here. Where?
In that corner right there.
Hashtag Team Uper. Hashtag Team Uper.
Oh gosh.
I'm guessing that's supposed to happen.
Yeah, that's supposed to happen.
So he's like half dead.
I have no idea. Where is he at?
Where did you post that? On Facebook? No, I didn't. I wasn't on there much today. I haven't been on here much at all today. I've been pretty busy being gone all day. But I will check it out when this is over. Yes, DEA Exotics. Instagram.
He might be down. No.
The Discovery's on CBS All Access, Uper. I watched the first season. It was very good. It was like supposed to take place before even Captain Kirk. No, Brian didn't get scammed. People got scammed using Brian's name, TJ.
It's so hard.
His eyes out.
Where's he at? He's coming up again. I know he is. He always does.
I'm missing something here. I don't know.
I can't.
Yeah, Brian and I were pretty cool. I have to admit.
I'm dead. I can't.
Yeah, you planning on getting CBS All Access? Because it's the only place you'll be able to see it,
I'm
Tanisha.
gonna die. No, just search up how to win. Or how to beat this.
Not much, Kathy. Not much at all. We're just, the good old outdoors and stuff like that left. That's all, because we had school in the morning. And we were talking about the cold and just got finished talking about it. And Dylan's tortoise, keeps bobbing its head.
Oh, he's right there.
Yeah, David Palumbo is a very interesting individual. Did you ever see some of his videos when he was the bodybuilder, Jeff?
Where's he at?
Don't worry about it, Stevie.
We're gonna die.
It's always hard when you're going somewhere, isn't it, Uber? When you're going to pick something up or you're anticipating something coming, it's hard to sleep. It's amazing how that works. State 48 sucks. Yes, I have to agree. Reptile Noob. State 48 is an awesome channel and Joel is an awesome guy.
Wait. Pause it right away. Don't go in.
Yeah, I have to agree with that, Monk, that if it wasn't for people like Brian and Bob Clark, there would be no hobby today. save that cap when you're done, please?
What?
Because I need it. Gage, do you have school tomorrow? Please don't lean on the chair.
My hand's resting on it.
Oh, that's cool, Monk. That you're Monk. I keep doing it because Maniac. George, sorry. I apologize.
Andrew, come watch this. This is Andrew. This is
Yes,
husband.
Kathy. People are using his name, and that is what the problem is. And they're using his name, and they're asking him to send money and this stuff in his name to him, but it's not really even going to him. Oh, your tortoise is watching it now. What is cool.
We didn't do that right.
McCurry, yeah, people like him too. Kevin McCurry, Bob Clark. You got Tom Crutchfield. You know, Brian Barczyk. The pioneers, the true pioneers. There's only really two that were the first around. Besides like Bob Applegate and stuff, but they didn't do the like Bob Applegate and them did. No, Jeff, I'm sorry. Bob Applegate did stuff like your King Snakes and stuff like that, but you had Tom Crutchfield and Bob Clark. Tell you what, if it wasn't for Bob Clark producing the albino berm and stuff like that, there would be no big industry right now because that's what blew it up. It was right there. Then he started out with the albino ball pythons, and then he got I remember when he got the albino retic, and he couldn't get it to produce for a long time. Matter of fact, I think he had to force feed it for a couple of years before it ate it on its own, which all the albino retics come from that one. Yeah. Jay Brewer too, but Jay Brewer is more of a retic guy. He wasn't. Still wasn't. He wasn't around when he may have started back then, but these guys when they started, they were big already. When you first, by the time them guys come around. Robson, how you doing? Oh, just choked on your food. Thanks. I saw what he put there. Yeah, that guy Miller stole them, and the guy Miller with the you're talking about the albino balls, right? And that guy Rob Miller stole them. Not Rob Miller, the guy Miller. I don't remember what his name is. Not Rob. I take that back. Don't ever think it was Rob Miller because I'm not sure what the guy's first name is. I just know his name is Miller, and he stole them. They did catch him years later, and he had to pay restitution and all that stuff. But he didn't. I don't know if he went to jail or not, and I don't think Bob ever got his albino ball pythons back. But when he started producing albino ball pythons, he was getting $7,500 a piece for them to $10,000 a piece. Why do you mean you had to change your name because of work, Stevie? That shouldn't make you have to change your name on here.
I'm gonna go grab off the ammo first.
So they made you change your name on here? That don't make sense. Brachiopelmama. That's how I say it, brachiopelmama. Yeah, Gmail's important, but you can use other emails too. Yeah, Jeremy Stone. I heard about that. I'm not sure he did it. I don't know if he did it or not because he got a lawyer. They fought it and he won, I guess. And maybe he didn't take it. It's hard to say. Sorry, guys. Everyone was asleep. Yeah, so you got to keep that stuff up. Got to keep that stuff up. Sorry, I was just answering. Did you check your spam mail? Because sometimes your spam mail, it goes into your spam. Because I know I got that problem too. It goes into my spam. So, dude, I'm been raised in Brazil. None of the clowns. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if he did that though. I don't know. I'm not going to say he did. I'm not going to say he didn't. I just know that Diamond Project, Deadly Tarantula Girl. How are you doing? I know that the project he did with it, he blew it up completely. I got work for 6 a.m. Oh, thank you for telling me. Yeah, that's the kids. They're playing Resident Evil right now, so there's nothing I could do. So
Fighting a stupid boss that's nearly impossible.
yeah, that's like the pied berm. I would like to see the pied berm come over. They say they've got one here. I don't know if they do because I would like to see that take off. The same with a lot of the berm morphs that are out there. And is anybody here from Delaware? Because they got that new Senate bill going into effect on 167 they're trying to pass, where you can't do displays of what is it? You can't do displays of animals that aren't native.
I did it, Dad. I beat the boss.
Okay. Let me see. So, oh, yeah, you're from Connecticut. He took this. Oh, okay, yeah. 167 is a ban on displaying. Yes, that means you can't even have a reptile show in Rhode Island, which is kind of strange. And there's people out there who try to educate people, and that means you can't educate them animals to educate people either. So it's kind of strange how that all is going to work out. Oh. Can I show this picture, Dylan? It's Delaware. Yes, TJ, it's Delaware. Definitely Delaware.
Scavenge for animals.
Yeah, I believe he did. Yeah, Chris Hardwick. That's who it is who did the video on it. Yes. And it's a shame that you're trying to do that. Here, this is Dylan. Oh, wait a minute. I got to do it this way. This is Dylan watching DEA Exotics live.
It's a turtle.
Him and his tortoise. It's pretty cool. That's awesome. What's up, Andrew?
Hi. Beat a boss in Resident Evil 2.
He beat the boss in Resident Evil 2.
The remastered one.
Yeah, if he, I'm gonna tell you, Dylan, David,
boss.
if he does that, his mom will jump up out of here and he'll be in deep trouble. I'm not even gonna curse, but he'll be in deep trouble. The pumpkin call. Mike, how are you doing? Python Boulevard's here. How you doing? That is a weird looking dog Dylan has. So how are you doing today, David Wayland? How is David doing? They're trying. You know, I'm gonna tell you, they tried that here too, Monk, with the ban on reptiles here. What they want to do is they put a 4-pet limit on the amount of pets you have, and that was it. 4 pets. You can have 2 cats, 2 dogs, whatever. Becky and I went down, and with the help of USARK too, we fought it, and we actually got them to consider it as because they kept in little tubs, kept keeping. What we argued the point was is if you do this, you're going to have to ban fish tanks and everything and that lady was like, you can't ban fish tanks. I said 4-pet limit. Each fish is its own individual being, which makes it its own pet. So we had to go down and fight for over a course of a few months, but we won. And they agreed to not do that because we had to show them what kind of cages we keep them in, that they don't take up room. And what they were trying to do is to prevent nuisance animals, like people having like 10 dogs and stuff like that. Well, my snakes and my geckos and stuff like that are not out in the neighbor's yard bothering the neighbor and stuff like that. That's how we ended up beating that. The spider ball gene is okay to breed. You can't breed the spider to a spider, but you can breed a spider to a lot of other things. There's a whole list. Like you shouldn't breed a spider to a champagne and things like that because it's got that what they call the lethal combos. But yeah, I have a bunch of spiders in my. I have an albino spider. I have a um, black pastel spider. I have a lesser spider. I have a plain spider, and I don't see anything wrong with them. Yeah, that's about what they were out. That's what Becky was like. I could tell my barking snake to stop it. And the spider gene is very, like David Whalen said, it's very awesome. It has a very great. It has a great look to it. It does a lot with other genes. Um, you can have a spider that has a horrible, horrible wobble and breed it and get spiders out of it that don't have a wobble at all that you can tell. I mean, they all have it a little bit, but you wouldn't be able to tell what it is. So I see nothing wrong with it. Like over in Europe, they don't want you to do it anymore. But here, I don't think, if they do that here or anywhere, technically, you got the champagne has a slight wobble. Hidden Gene Woma sometimes has a wobble. Spot noses sometimes have a wobble. There's a whole bunch of listed animals that have a wobble. So it's iffy. I don't see a problem with it at all. TJ, thank you for stopping in here, buddy. No, nothing wrong with snakes that dance. I have one with a wobble, the rest do not. Don't have any visible wobble whatsoever. So do I. Robson, I love Spider Gene. I love how white the sides get. That's what I really like about it.
Hey, I'm not done talking to you.
Yeah, so they don't annoy the neighbors. Yeah, here's a picture of my albino spider. I don't know how well you guys are going to see it, but I'll try to get it there so you guys can see it. It's a shiny piece of, you can't really tell, but it's pretty cool. I think their wobble makes them kind of special. But I do. I like the I like them all. Bumblebee calicos are awesome because of how high white the sides are. And I also got this one. It's not here yet, but it's on its way. I'll show you a picture of it. I got to wait for warmer weather for it to get here. Come from a great friend of mine, Earl Jones from Lone Star Reptiles. And here it is right here. Wait a minute. Let me see. And here it is. This is a.
What was that?
That is my other spider that's coming. That is a spider sugar.
Can I not use that?
Maybe you can put it on the shotgun.
Nope, doesn't affect the animal at all. See, Kathy, what happens is you throw food in there for it, it gets excited, and it'll turn its head to the side or it'll roll, but it still eats fine, it lives fine, and it has absolutely no issues on its life whatsoever.
Real?
Is he small?
Oh, yeah, and
Really?
spider pie stuff. You get them spides. They're just amazing animals, too. Why, did you see it up on a site for sale or something, David? Oh, all of mine eat great. I haven't had one issue with any of my spiders. Even the one that has the wobble, I haven't had an issue with it eating at all, ever.
That's the door
Yeah.
I came in.
Yeah.
That's the door you probably have to go in
What?
because she went.
That's what I noticed too, Uber. If you pick them up,
No, I don't. I have
the
to
girl
go
I have, when you pick her up, the one girl,
Look,
she
find
starts
the
turning because she doesn't know where she's at. But when you put her in her,
God.
he's sleeping. He's running in his sleep. The dog's running in his sleep. But my other ones don't have that problem at all. It's only the one Uber I have that has a problem. Yeah, I've seen some pretty cool stuff on Morph Market. Stevie, good night and thank you for stopping in here, buddy. It's awesome having you here.
Where's the edge go?
Very awesome. I think you went right into the kitchen.
Because I know this next pets.
Yeah. Probably, David.
Listen, I know this next part behind this. So if you. I can't.
I only have 2 bullets.
No, you have more than 12.
Yeah, Monk, you have a great night too. Thank you for stopping in here. It was great to have you in here. Don't let them pass that bill where you're at. Go down and fight it, Monk. Go and fight it.
No, that one, no.
Yeah, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. That's funny. David Theory, how are you doing?
Shoot it.
All right, Monk, later. First thing you should contact what's the name too? USARC. They'll send you information and try to help you. They did me. It was great.
Is that all it's in there?
Cold? You cold, David? Yes, David Theory is in the house.
Because I know this one that I was watching the other week.
Yeah, there is a zombie in there, but didn't get really hard.
24 there. When you're in Pennsylvania, right?
I watched it. Okay, well,
Pretty sure it was
It's 38 below here right now. I'm beating you by 1 degree. If you contact USARC on Facebook, they will get back to you. Anyone, they'll get back to you right away. I'm 38 below zero right now. It's supposed to drop to 60 below here tonight. Mike woke up this morning and it was 45 below zero. Youper and I are tied for a minus 38 right now. You can keep it though. Yeah, if you go on there, they'll contact you right away. They contacted me within a day right away. Boom, told me everything I needed. And they even started asking what the problem was, and I told them, and then they started doing other things. Yep. It's so cold here, Mike, that they closed the post offices down. They closed the schools down. This is the coldest it's been in many years here.
Oh. Oh, you didn't hear that. I have headphones on. It was a howl.
Yeah, is everybody subscribed to Reptile Noob TV? Definitely will check it out. Definitely. Thank you, Slash. Yeah, David, that's what's supposed to be here. Minus 60, 55 to 60.
On the tractor.
Me, I'm up in the upper Midwest, North Dakota. Very cold here.
I know I only have 2 bullets. Was it worth it?
What's Jennifer saying about the cold, David? Make sure you keep your car warm, if you pick stuff up, man. Yeah, more reasons to move to Northwest. I got you there, buddy. Yeah, it's a super volcano. It's been there forever. She'd rather be. I saw a whole thing on they had a big thing on our news today that it was colder here than it is in Siberia and even parts of the Arctic Circle. It was colder here than up there. That's crazy. Okay, I could tell you how they lived up here. They had these really cool. They didn't live in teepees. You know, most people think they live in teepees, but the Mandan Indians lived in these dirt mound huts that were made out of big logs. They cut the logs down by the rivers, and they made these big mud huts with little doors on them that they hung lots of pelts on in the doorway. And it was huge. I mean, these things were huge. You could fit I can't even tell you, a couple hundred people in one. And they had a big fire in the center of it and a hole in the ceiling. So the fire, the smoke and everything went out. And they used to sleep around that and keep themselves warm. It would get really hot in there. So they didn't have any issues really with the cold. But when you went outside during the day, I suppose it was really cold.
As far as it goes, I can't go any farther. I know for sure there's a body in this one.
I often think that when I'm outside too. Must have been rough to be an Indian.
Only have 3. Yeah, well, I'm close to that.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. You have to break the stream off because it freezes, right?
Okay. I'm going to just in case anything
Yeah, and moccasins for shoes, right? Yeah, I don't think they had outhouses at all. I have to agree with you. It would be tough. It would be extremely tough to Yeah, I believe that's easier said than done. I don't think you could dig a hole right now because the ground is frozen solid. Robson, good night, buddy. Thank you for stopping in here.
There's one behind you. Check the last one.
Well, guys, I'm going on an hour here, and I think we're gonna get off myself. And I want to thank everybody for coming in here. Buried in the snow. He said you got to clean it up in the spring. I want to thank everybody for coming in here. Gage, please do that video tomorrow so I can try to figure this out. Brachiopelmama, thank you for stopping in here. Deadly Tarantula Girl, thank you for stopping in here. Youper, thank you for stopping in. David Whalen, David Theory. Let me see who else is all in here. James, Ball Python Boulevard. Everyone else, thank you for coming in here. And please shout my channel out. I'm trying to get to 1,000. It's a milestone for me. I want to thank everybody for coming in here. And peace out, everybody. Peace. Oh, George, I almost forgot you, buddy. And Jeff. Later, everybody. Peace. Dylan. Almost forgot you too, buddy. Peace. Please back up.